Today, we're going to dive into a concept that might just flip your whole idea of reality on its head. It's called the echo effect, and it's all about this fascinating and honestly game-changing delay between what we think and what we actually see in our lives. So let me just start by asking you a question. I want you to look around for a second at the room you're in, the device you're watching this on, whatever is going on in your day. Now, is what you're seeing happening right now? Or, and just stick with me here, is it possible that it's all just an echo of the past? This one idea is the key to everything we're about to unpack. You know that feeling, right? Being stuck in a frustrating loop. A problem pops up and we react, with stress or worry, maybe some anger. And before you know it, a very similar problem shows up again. It's such a common trap. We spend our lives reacting to our problems, but what if that very reaction is what's feeding the cycle and creating more of them? So how do we break that cycle? Well, it all starts with getting this one core idea. The world you see today isn't fresh, it's merely a snapshot of yesterday's assumptions. It suggests that our reality isn't being created in real time. Nope. What you're experiencing right now is the physical result of what you were thinking, feeling, and assuming in the past. Okay, so this brings us to our first big idea, the great reality lag. This is where we're going to break down what the echo effect really is and how this strange little delay between cause and effect actually works. So, what in the world is the echo effect? Put simply, it's the idea that your physical world, your job, your finances, your relationships, it's not a live broadcast. It's an echo. It's an outdated reflection of your past internal state. The real creative moment already happened inside of you. What you're seeing now is just the delayed playback. Think of it like this. On one side, you've got your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, your deep-seated assumptions. That's the cause. That's the real source code. And then on the other side, after a bit of a delay, you have the physical world, your current situation. That's the echo. It's just the outdated reflection. And there's always a little buffer of time between the two. Here's a fantastic way to make this really concrete. Imagine trying to change your own shadow by stomping on it or yelling at it. It's impossible, isn't it? The shadow just does whatever the body does. To change the shadow, you have to move the body. Well, in this analogy, your inner state is the body, and your physical reality is just the shadow it's casting. And this is why reacting keeps us so stuck. If your current reality is just old news, an echo of the past, what happens when you react to it with all that emotion? Well, by getting upset about it, you are literally reinforcing the old internal state that created it in the first place. You're just broadcasting the same signal over and over, which guarantees you're going to get the same exact echo in your future. Okay, so if reacting is the problem, what on earth is the solution? This leads us to a really powerful new strategy, and it's all framed around this idea of the already mailed letter. I love this analogy. Think about your current unwanted situation as if it's a letter that was written and mailed to you weeks ago. The message is already set, the ink is totally dry, it's already been sent. So getting angry at the mail carrier when it finally shows up, or in our case, getting upset at the situation itself, it accomplishes absolutely nothing. You can't change the contents of a letter that's already in your hand. So what do you do instead? It's a 3-step process. First, you just acknowledge the letter. You see the situation for what it is, an old message, an echo from the past. Step 2, and this is absolutely crucial. You withdraw your emotional energy. You make a conscious choice not to give any more power to these outdated facts. Then, step 3, you pivot. You immediately focus on the unseen. You put your full attention and feeling on the new letter you want to write for your future. Now, when you start to follow this simple 3-step process, something really profound starts to happen. It creates this huge shift in your perspective. It's about changing your entire role from being just a passive observer to becoming an active creator. This really is the ultimate takeaway. When you're constantly reacting to your world, you're just a passive observer of a reality that has already happened. The real power comes when you finally realize this, when you choose to stop observing the echo and instead become the active creator of the reality that is yet to come. You stop fighting the shadow and you start moving the body. And so that really just leaves us with one final powerful question to think about. If your life today is simply the physical echo of your inner world from yesterday, then what signal, what feeling, what assumption are you broadcasting right now, in this moment, for tomorrow? Because the next echo is always, always yours to create.